Hi guys, this is Pickup While Reading. The person whom you are thinking in your mind. What is that person's current feelings, emotions, thinkings, and thoughts about you, who are listening to this video? That is going to be this reading. So whichever laughing Buddha you feel is you like or you're attracted to, you can select that file. I'll just be silent for just 2 seconds. You can take the time and select. This is file 1, file 2, file 3. Sorry. Okay, guys, let us go into the reading now. So let me take the first file. Who all selected the first file? Let me read that. Yeah, this thing. I hope you are able to see. Okay. Let us shuffle and take one card from this Mahabharata tarot. Yes. I will show you that card in the last. So let us move on to the reading now. Yeah. First card is King of Cups. So the person whom you are thinking in your mind. Okay. So that person is what he's thinking about you is like King of Cups. He's thinking about you like she's so like if you are a masculine who's watching this, you are thinking she's so like that lady, the divine feminine who is in your mind, you're thinking that divine feminine is thinking about you like King of Cups. Okay, so King of Cups is a person who rules with so much of affection. His kingdom with so much of affection, wiseness, and compassion. He gives advices also in a very compassionate way and not in an authoritative way. And King of Cups is a person who has crossed many life challenges, tough situations, and come to this position of a king. And King of Cups is a person, because of that, who has lots of wisdom and who takes always wise decisions. But there is no happiness in his face. You can notice that there is no happiness in his face because he feels this cup will get filled up only when his ultimate one comes to him. But be keeping on waiting and waiting for that ultimate one. What happens is he enters into spiritual journey, thinking that I don't know when this ultimate one will enter into my life. But keeping on waiting for that person and getting disappointed makes me very frustrated and depressed. Emotionally, it drains me out. So I want peace of mind. So in order to be at peace, King of Cups enters into the spiritual journey, and once he enters into the spiritual journey out of self-love, and he starts practicing self-love itself as his life path, and when he treats himself with so much of compassion, automatically that cup starts to fill up. So he realizes, so only spiritual path and only being intimate with their own self will fill this cup and give emotional fulfillment. Okay, and at that stage, his divine partner also manifests in life. Okay, so this is what the person you are thinking about is thinking in their mind. This is their current feelings now. So they are into spiritual journey, they are doing the inner work. Okay, then Two of Wands. Two of Wands is like you have chosen the path. Okay, so the person whomever you are thinking in your mind thinks that you have chosen your path and you're carrying your dreams as your life and you want to live only this dream life in reality, and you are so much brave enough to pursue your dream life, and you're very ambitious, you're very goal oriented, and you're very self-committed. All these things attracts them, so they're very happy, they're very proud, and they're very much like they are thinking among all the persons they have seen in their life, they have witnessed in their life, you're very different. And this is Nine of Wands. So the person whom you are thinking is thinking about you is like, they know you have lots of emotional trauma, you have lots of wounding from your childhood days, and till now you have gone through lots of betrayal, and so they are thinking, let you get healed and let you itself come to me, and I don't want to press or force anything into you. So they are realizing, they know that you have lots of trauma, and you are in your healing journey as well. The next card is Hierophant. Hierophant means Pope. Okay, so the person whom you are thinking is thinking about you like that person wants to be in physical union with you. That means marriage, or how to tell. They want to be in always physical togetherness. They want to live life with you. That is what they are thinking about you. And they are also feeling that you are a person who's very spiritual. You have got lots of spiritual knowledge, and whatever you experience only you speak out. You teach other people, or you tell to other people. You don't lie, and they also believe you are a person who's living in earth, who's also connected to the spirit world, and you are a psychic medium. Because of that only, whatever message is channeled to you, you are delivered to the. You are able to deliver it to the people. So always your happiness is at your feet. So you don't make anybody as the source of your happiness. And you by yourselves are very joyful person, very carefree nature, and at the same time very spiritual. And you connect both the worlds, and they are thinking you as a psychic medium. And all these qualities is attracting that person towards you. Then next is, what is your advice for both of you? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So both of you, don't keep on thinking and thinking, oh, this is how that person is thinking about me. You sitting here and thinking, oh, this is how that person is thinking about me. Don't keep on thinking and thinking. Go ahead and express your love towards each other. When you express, whether it's going to be yes or no, anyways, you'll know, no? So make your mind ready for that. Whatever is the reply to accept, and go ahead. Then this is your spirit guides messages. I can let go of my possessions. So now you are in so much of attachment, whatever it is. Okay, so you have to practice detachment. So the first step of practicing detachment is let go of all your possessions. Okay, so next, now divine masculine's advice. Okay, stop worrying. It will be okay. Close your eyes, rest, sleep peacefully. God has got this. Okay, so both of you who is listening to this and whom you are thinking about, both of you. Okay, so be at peace. Don't worry. This is Riya's Kamiya. You got two cards of Riya's Communicative Oracle. The body heals with play, the mind heals with laughter, and the spirit heals with joy. So you are in a healing journey. So you be as happy as you are, you be as joyful as you are. You keep playing, you keep healing. Don't make life complicated. Don't make things complicated. Let it heal the way it naturally goes. So go with the flow. That is what is this advice. Next is Twin Flame Oracle. Time is an illusion. A person in 2 months can make you feel what a person in 2 years could not. Time means nothing, but character does. Okay. So this is what is Twin Flame Collective advising both of you. Law of forgiveness. Okay. So you have lots of how to tell, emotional trauma. So you are still angry at the person who gave you those emotional traumas. So universe is asking you to practice law of forgiveness. Learn to forgive people and forget that bitterness. You cannot forget that person, or you cannot forget that person what love they gave you, but you can still forget that bitter incident which is still hurting you, and you can forgive that person. Okay, because anger or any negative emotion is a punishment you are giving yourself for the other people's action. So don't do that. Don't punish yourselves. Just forgive them. Let that bitterness go away from you. Okay, and go with the flow. This is Misty's Oracle, Expressive Oracle. Stand your ground. You're able to see? Okay. This is a message of empowerment, a reminder to stay true to your own heart, to stand up for what you believe. Okay? Divine Feminine advice. See, whomever is listening to this, even though the whole world does not believe in you, even though your loud persons do not believe in you, you have to believe in yourselves. You have to stand strong and tall for what you believe. You have to be your own backbone. Okay? So this is the ancient card which we took, Mahabharata Oracle, Two of Wands. Here also we have Two of Wands. Two of Wands is like, we have chosen the path, we are carrying our dream world in our hand, and we are marching forward. We have decided we want to live only that. Generous person, courage, patience, future planning, progress, decision, discovery. So this is for pile number 1. So now let us move to pile number 2. This is pile number 2. Yeah. Lover's card, Moon card, Chariot, Page of Cups. Spirit guides message. Put it down. I think all the cards are visible. So the first card is Lover's card. So the person whom you are thinking is thinking about you, yes, as lovers. They're dreaming about you. They're thinking about you 24/7. In their dreams, they're hugging you, cuddling you, kissing you, all romance only. See the visionary itself, full of beautiful colorings, all roses, both hugging together, and two dove like angels, blessing them, holding them. So this is how they are dreaming about you. So this lovers could be soulmates. This lovers could be twin flames. So whatever it is a divine connection. And not only divine connection, it is also a divine partnership. What I feel is, it's not only friendship, it's not only love, it's not only divine connection, it is also a business partnership. The next is Moon card. So what I see is there is sun also, there is moon also. Within the moon itself, there is sun, because moon shines by receiving the sun's light. So the essence of moon is sun, but the appearance is moon. Okay. So moon also has duality within it. And if you whatever you feed, with that the moon grows. That is the actual naturality, no? So the person whom you are thinking is thinking about you like the moon only. Okay, so they're thinking about very much fluid about you. Fluid about you in the sense they're admiring your beauty. At the same time, they're thinking you know to control your emotions, you know to suppress your negativity and shine your positivity. And sometimes when you're really angry, you shout like a hell, and all your negativity is like a volcano. It comes out, and whenever you talk, you don't talk much, and when you talk, it is like power punch, Scorpio stinger. So like that it is. So or even though all these qualities are there, they admire all these qualities and they like you a lot for your authenticity because you do not know how to hide, isn't it? This is chariot friend side. So the person whom you are thinking is thinking about you. Like always, you march forward in your journey. You never give up on anything. You never step back. Once you have decided, you take lots of time to decide. But once you have decided, you never step back. And you are like a very, very spiritual person, and you are like a very much like a healer. Okay, not like a treatment person. No, you are like a healer. Your words itself has got healing nature. The way you march forward your life journey or spiritual journey, whatever it is, he feels that itself is an inspiration, and that itself sets an example to others. And you know to balance your positivity and negativity always. You know to live in balance and harmony. This is what that person is thinking about you. And then Page of Cups. Page of Cups, the person whom you are thinking in your mind thinks about you as like you are a very experimental person. Whatever it is, you experiment and see. And trial and error method. So you try, wherever you make mistakes, you learn life lessons from those mistakes and you march forward. You are not afraid to make mistakes, and you always treat yourselves with very much compassion. You always give yourselves the permission to live this trial and error method. You never feel like you'll never regret your decision in life or journey in your life, and you learn lots and lots by this trial and error method. That is what that person is thinking about you. The next is advice for both of you. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so always love yourself first. So that is the advice for both of you. What is your spirit guide's advice? Spirit guide's advice is I will stay calm even in the midst of the chaos. So whenever you are in trouble, hope you are able to see. Yeah. Whenever you are in trouble, also, whenever you are in some situation where you do not know the answer or where you do not know what is happening around you and what is happening within you, also, stay calm. Surrender yourself to the divine. Be at peace. Divine will see the rest, and divine will definitely give you the guidance, and divine will definitely have your back. This is Riya's communicative oracle. Help is a very expensive gift, so don't expect it from everyone because only some people are rich by heart. Very true words, no? So always be a person who's self-dependent and not dependent upon others. Because when we go for asking for help now, always people will not help us for our terms. People will help us only for their terms. So when they talk their terms, they completely slash us down and they bring forward their thoughts and ideas. Okay, so when we go for asking for help now, definitely we get hurt. So always be self-dependent and gather knowledge from net. There is lots of information, there is lots of articles, there is lots of YouTube videos. Gather informations and still practical, something which is very practical. You can go to those places, and when people talk itself, some messages will be the way they talk, what they tell is a message for us from divine. So live like that. Then this is Twin Flame Collective's message. Know everything. See, just this is what I said. Everyone is born with psychic abilities. It's just a matter of knowing how to tap into it. Learning to cultivate an awareness of the known and unknown within one's being leads to enlightenment. You can see what is written. Yeah. Next card is Universal Law. Law of Goodwill. Knowledge of this law will knowledge of this law will help those who have feelings of futility when thinking about the course of world events. In energy relationship, there is always a positive creative side and a negative receiving side of the creative relationship. Okay, so always learn to balance that. Always think about good things, create good things, do good things. Okay, so that is the yin yang balance. So on the last card, this is the only card which I have in Rider Waite deck as oracle card, but this has come as advice card now. Tame the beast. If we cannot tame the Valkyries of our own emotions and restrain the burgeoning crankiness of our action, we have to empower our actions at some point and let it flow. Understood? Always tame your negative emotions. Okay, and so that it does not affect anybody or it does not hurt anybody. If we ourselves do not know how to control and tame our emotions, how will we know like how others will react to us, and how can we understand about others' emotions? No, no. So always empower yourselves and let your emotions flow, but let it flow positive. Okay. So let us take one card from this ancient Mahabharata tarot. Let us see what pops up. Ten of Cups. Yeah. See, if you tame yourselves, if you release all the negativity, if you always live in positivity, Ten of Cups. Friendship, happiness, divine love, blissful relationship, harmony, alignment. Nice, na? Pile 2, you have got a gift of Ten of Cups. Yeah. So now let us move on to pile number 3. Yeah, this is pile number 3. You're able to see small laughing Buddha. Yeah. Okay, so let us see the reading. First card is Four of Swords. Four of Swords in the sense you have worked so hard, you got completely physically drained out, and whatever you worked out, nothing worked out positively, mentally, emotionally also you got drained out. You feel very down. Okay, it's okay. You're sweaty. You worked that much hard, and you didn't get the expected results. It's okay. Rest and relax for some time. Nicely make yourselves calm and peaceful. Let your body also take some rest. Let your brain, all your internal organs take some rest. Don't give up. Instead, after resting, you'll be renovated, you'll be rejuvenated. So start up fresh. So, and the person who's in your mind is thinking about you, like this Four of Swords only. You are a person who never gives up, and you are a person who never steps back. You are a person who does trial and error method, and if something goes wrong, you tried something, goes wrong, you get bugged up, you get fed up. But you have a habit of resting and relaxing. While you're resting and while you're relaxing, you get the right way. Oh, this is how I should have done this. So let me try it next time this way. And you try that and you succeed. So you learn from your mistakes, you learn life lessons from your mistake, and you gain wisdom from your mistakes. So this is how your lifestyle is, and this is how your person is thinking about you. Then Eight of Pentacles. This Eight of Pentacles is a person who works hard, works like in workaholic, work obsessive person. Okay, all the time when he's at work is complete concentration, focus, everything is in work only. No deviation, no distraction, like that. So he likes the person whom you are thinking about. That person likes this nature of yours. Okay, then the next is Page of Cups. Page of Cups is obviously a person who's experimental in nature, who learns life lessons and who learns wisdom, gains wisdom from their mistakes. What all hardships they undergo. They always do trial and error method, and they're very innocent, they're very kiddish, and this is how the person whom you are thinking is thinking about you in their mind. They admire and they adore you for this child innocence, kiddishness, all those things. They also at the same time appreciate you within their heart space for this braveness. Because if a person is trying like trial and error method in their whole life to experiment something, obviously they should have lots of courage, no? And they should be a free-spirited person. So they like that about you. Then the Knight of Pentacles. The person whom you are thinking in your mind thinks about you as a very, very stable person. Okay, and very, very ambitious person. If something goes wrong, if the what input you have given does not give the expected outcome also, you, like this Knight of Pentacles, you sit in a place, you don't march forward, that place only you stop, you recollect, you introspect, you go to the exact place where what has gone wrong, and you find what is that mistake you have done. Then you remove that like let go of those mistakes, and then you feed yourselves with, you sow the seeds of positivity, and whatever expected outcome you want now, you create a vision for that, and you put that vision as input, and you get the expected outcome. So you're this much ambitious to live your dreams in reality. So your person is thinking about you like this, very ambitious, you're very honorable, you're very faithful, and you're very stable, and you're very strong and sound in what you want. Then this is the advice for both of you. Okay, so codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So the person who is watching this and the person whom you are thinking about, you both are codependent in your families. So come out of that codependency. First learn how to cut off the codependency so that you can be an independent individual and you can flourish and fly in your life. Because if you want to live your dreams in reality, if you want to be a free spirited person, obviously you have to be an independent individual, not codependent individual. Even emotional codependency is also codependency only. Stop being emotional codependent person because of your desperateness. Heal that emotional trauma, become emotionally also independent person. Okay. So next is Spirit Guide's advice. I love who I am becoming. So, excellent. So both of you are into spiritual journey. Both of you are doing the inner work. Both of you are like learning how to march forward in your journey and soulfully evolving. So the person you are becoming now. So you both love yourselves. That is a good point. I appreciate that. Then this is Ria's communicative oracle. Childhood trauma leads to adulthood drama. Heal your inner child. Very sensible advice, now. Yeah. Do the healing. Next. Many people go confused because of these myths. The truth says what it says. The myth is you cannot limit contact with your family for stressing you out and violating boundaries. This is myth. So what is the truth? Truth is you have every right to limit contact with anyone who is not good for your mental health. It doesn't matter whether they are family or whether they are outsiders. Whomever is not good for your mental health, just put the strong boundaries. Don't allow them to enter inside your space, and be strong and sound within your space and be at peace. Then law of universal sympathy. So when you are being spiritual, when you practice all this meditation, when your third eye chakra opens, you become like a yogic person. So your intuition like peaks up, and you'll be able to foresee the future. Like if you do this action now, this is how it will stand up in the future. This is how it is going to end. So this is what the outcome will be, like that. So that is what you are mastering now. So you will get that, and the universe is also asking you to concentrate in that universal law of universal sympathy. Okay, then this is Misty's expressive oracle. See the way that lady is sitting in that throne, the way she is looking so much courageous. I actually like this picture here. In the whole oracle messages, I love this picture because whenever I see this, I'm like this. So I like this. Be bold enough to use your voice, brave enough to listen to your heart, and strong enough to live the life you want. Don't be scared for others, yeah. What they'll think, what people will tell about me if I live this, if I live that. All bullshit, yeah. Whatever others think, now they are not going to live your dreams in reality. Everybody have got their own dreams. So you should be the one who is going to live your dreams in your reality. Your dreams should be so precious to you. Okay, so be very courageous, be bold enough, always listen to your heart, and live the life of your dreams. Okay, guys. So let us shuffle and take what is the ancient Mahabharata tarot card for this file. Oh, sorry. Nine of Cups. Actually, file 2 got 10 of Cups. File 3 has got 9 of Cups. All wish fulfilled. Yeah, wish fulfillments. That is what you're struggling for now so much. Your wishes are fulfilled. Who is listening to this and whom you have in your mind for both of you. Physical well-being, hopes, security, contentness, satisfaction, gratitude, wish come true. Okay, happy? So let us end with this happy note. So let us see in other Friday reading. So this is pick a pile card reading. What your person is thinking about you. What is his current feelings, thoughts, thinkings about you. Yeah, bye.